Morning merch hunters, Ricky back, and I'm pretty hyped because I got a very super plushie, and as you've seen in some of my other videos with the tattoo and whatnot, Franky is my favorite One Piece character, let alone Straw Hat minus Luffy. Luffy gets his own category as, you know, the whole reason One Piece rules, but got a plushie of Franky. So let me hit the super for my dedication, and package. Let me open it really quick. I started to open it off camera because I was too hyped, but I remembered what Mr. Dude in the proverbial room said, or I guess you could say the literal room. Anyways, wham, Franky plushie. It's amazing. Let me stop crinkling this loud ass bag. So I know I released a whole 2-minute video on why Franky is my favorite Straw Hat, but I don't think I explained enough. I don't think I really explained or showed my Franky fandom hard enough, so I figured I'd upgrade, take it another level. So you can see I got a kind of, this is more a Kainu themed shirt, so ignore what I'm about to say, but I typically like to wear shirts like his. I always have. So I just find that's immediately what drew me to Franky. As you know, BF37 is my favorite Franky because the armored me, like right when he said that, I think the anime like kind of glosses over it, but I remember in the manga, they were like, what did you do to yourself? And he's like, it's armored me. And I don't know. It's Franky. I mean, just look at him. This plushie is awesome. So I got it from Great Eastern Entertainment or something like that, but on their eBay. It says it's just straight up made by Funimation, Toei, like OnePieceOfficial.com. You can just go there. Let's see, you see that? But yeah, look at that. They got the shirt perfect. They got both sides of the BF37 the right way. See, that's even how I have my tattoo. The BF37, mine has the blue star because I plan on doing other things with my arm, and I want to try and incorporate the blue star somewhere in there, but unfortunately I don't really know who else in One Piece has a blue star, so I'll probably just leave that part alone. Anyways, I don't know how many people like Franky as their favorite Straw Hat, but I just don't I don't know why the hate, because I know he doesn't rank very high in the character polls, and I know, like, you know, no pants is kind of off-putting, but I mean, Dressrosa, Franky fought for that entire arc. Like, that's all he did. He first helped Luffy fight his demons and told him to go straight to the Colosseum to get that fruit, and then he went straight to that factory and fought a battle on multiple fronts. You know, he smooched that girl. He what's his name, Senor Pink. I don't really like Senor Pink. People say that they like Senor Pink and he's got a tragic backstory. All you had to do is not lie. I'm pretty sure she would have gladly joined the pirate crew of Don Quixote. And, you know, no offense, but you're already evil, Senor Pink. So either leave the life entirely or, you know, have Don Quixote kidnap her. I know it sounds messed up, but you're already on an evil pirate crew. Just be evil. You walked the line in between two lives, and that's why your wife and kid ended up the way they did. That's why I don't like Senor Pink, because I have a wife and kids, and not lying to her has gotten me extremely far. So take that, Senor Pink. Anyways, Franky put the beat down on him, and that was hilarious. I actually got some other stuff. I grabbed an Usopp figurine, so I hope this box is that. Oh, you know what? I said it wrong. It's Usopp and Chopper, because I was looking for some Alabasta stuff, like Miss Merry Christmas, Mr. Four, the dog, gun, Lasso. I have a Mr. One action figure coming in, and it's like an old school one, and he's got his claws out. I have a Captain Kuro action figure coming in, again, old school, and he's got his little sword hands. I think Tekken did a video on Captain Kuro a while back, like a while back, and what I really liked is that he brought up Captain Kuro's cat claw step, and the cat claw step or whatever it was, that weird walking sway walk thing, how he was like, it's a very rudimentary form of Soru or maybe Geppo, or maybe like a weird form of using both, because you're not exactly doing shave, but you're also not doing airwalk. You're kind of doing a little bit of both, and maybe that's why his doofy ass couldn't see who he was stabbing, because honestly, why would you murk your own crew when your enemy is literally 3 people? You have a whole pirate crew and your enemy is 3 people and you still lose to them. For shame, Captain Kuro. Anyways, I wanted a Captain Kuro versus Usopp figurine, and then I wanted a Usopp versus the Mr. 4 figurine, because believe it or not, they have tons of battle scenery figurines. One of my favorite ones in my collection that I have boxed up right now is Vegeta and Super Cell, or like the in-between version of Perfect Cell and Imperfect Cell, that weird like chunky one with the fat lips. But he's like choke holding that version of Cell, and I have it on like a rock and it looks amazing. Yeah, here is the Usopp figurine. So this bad boy came out in 2008, it looks like. Let me find the year again. I was literally just looking at the box art online. Okay, I will find it. I'm going to open this anyways. Oh, here we go. Perfect. See, it came out in 2008, which is just awesome, because if you look up, I'm sure whatever was happening in 2008 isn't too far into One Piece. At the furthest, they might have just hit the time skip or a little bit before that. Let me get back into the camera shot because I forgot that I'm crouching like a dumbass. Okay, anyways, I just can open this. I'm not really a box saver, so I don't care. Yeah, anyways. This figurine is awesome because, as you can see here, it's Usopp and Chopper kind of like, both like, And right now my daughter is really into doing that when she uses her little like doctor's stethoscope, so she's kind of like Chopper right now. And she can fit the Chopper hat. Got my merch hunting gloves. She can fit this Chopper hat very well. So yeah, one last look at the box art. Then if you want, you can, let me fold it back really quick and show you all. So yeah, what I like here is that Luffy's kind of like rocking his current Wano look. Got my man Franky. Oh. I'm gonna buy that Franky. So yeah, we got Franky, we got Zoro, we got Robin. Franky, Zoro, Robin, Luffy, and I mean, he looks great. Nami killing it. Sanji with a nice little white suit on, and Usopp with the classic look with Chopper right here next to him. And that's kind of why I picked this one first. They were all available on the store I was looking at, which is Joy and Love Toy Store on eBay. They are awesome. I would probably rank them as like probably my 3rd favorite store out of like my 3 ones that I frequent mainly that are based in Japan. But anyways, assembling time. I am actually one of the people that have always liked Usopp. The very first time I watched One Piece wasn't back when he met Kobe with Alvida when she was chunky still. I actually met Usopp first and kind of thought that the show was about him for a little bit until they started focusing back on Luffy, Zoro, and I think Nami ditched at one point in Syrup Village. No. I don't remember the beginning of the series too well, but once I go back, because I literally started rewatching it all last year to catch my wife up, so it was kind of like a big fat blur to me. When now that I've ingested so much One Piece, when you like go back and you try to like put like specific timelines together, you're like, okay, what are the exact events of Syrup Village, like down to the last detail? It's kind of hard to remember everything because that's a really long arc, and the standout moment to me is when Usopp is like looking at Klahadore while they're talking to Kaya, or like, you know, Klahadore walks up on them when they're talking to Kaya, and he's just like, "You're filthy pirates," and I think Usopp punches him. No, that's when I started liking Usopp, because Usopp's just a dumb goober, and you know, he's as much of a liar as he is, he's still an honest liar. It's hard to explain why I think that, but I've always really liked Usopp. When he beat Chu at Arlong Park, that's when I immediately knew he was 100% a badass. A goofy badass, but a badass no less. Okay, this actually looks way better than I thought. They're huge. And look at that chopper. Look at that Usopp. Now, first gripe and only gripe, because there's no other gripe with this. I'm mad that they have the bag closed and they don't have his OG slingshot out. I actually have a yellow slingshot that I just kind of keep as a prop, but it's a fully functioning real slingshot. It slings little rock darts really far. I always loved Usopp's green slingshot. I always liked that he took down the likes of Mr. Four and who else did he fight? I mean, did he fight Mr. 3 in Alabasta or in Little Garden? And then his fight in Alabasta with Chopper versus Miss Merry Christmas and Mr. 4 and Lasso, I just really like that fight, like a lot. I was actually thinking about going back and watching it today before filming. However, like I say in almost all my videos, my son woke up earlier, so I gotta do it now because he's calm, he's eating breakfast, he's with his mama. My wife's about to give birth soon to my third kid, and I'm pretty hyped. So anyways, let's put this together because I'm starting to ramble Tekken style. But that's okay. Tekken's a king of rambling. He can talk about anything and make it sound good for a really long time, and I aim to do that here. Oh my god. Pre-time skip Chopper was such a Chad. I love it. Of all my One Piece figurines, I think pre-time skip Chopper and Chopper in general is the one I have the most because he's the most marketable person in One Piece. However, before I assemble his fully, I always thought the best One Piece figurine I ever got, which I'm going to make an entire video on itself, is this buggy one, and you'll see in that video. I almost dropped it. Okay, let's put these back where they go because they actually have some weird little pieces with them. They came with these little assembly sticks. So let's look at the box for the placement. Alright, so we have Usopp's foot on like a little ledge here, and then Chopper in the front. So let's just go ahead and put those. Aha. You gotta kind of like bend the body here a little bit. So I live in front of like a police station, so there's kind of a lot of that going on. I'm sorry for that. One day I will move out of here. Pretty soon, actually. The one thing about these figurines is sometimes you kind of have to shove the foot in all the way, and then sometimes they're like not meant to go all the way. You kind of got to judge that yourself. And also, so this hasn't been open since 2008. It's a little stiff. Let's throw that Chopper in there. This is actually a sick figurine. I'm really liking this one. So the Chopper one, he slid, like his pieces went right in, but as you see, the Usopp one is kind of a little defiant right now. Like I said, it hasn't been opened since it was made in 2008. So, yeah, look at that. You have to like bend it all the way up. This is hilarious. Let me look at the box really quick. His antler's kind of like in between Usopp's leg. I don't know. It's kind of a goofy decision, but oh well. They have little pivot point holders, and I don't really see the point in having them. I usually install them before, but this one, yeah, I don't think I'll need them. I'll probably just do them later, but I just realized I have a rotating figurine table that I'm not using. Anyways, look at this. This is so good. I love these guys. Usopp and Chopper. Let's see if I can't do like an up-down thing for you guys. So, unfortunately, I can't see if this is like blurry or not, so I don't have a lot of confidence in the shot. So I'm just gonna hold it up close, pan down. A little bit of that action. But yeah, what I always like about Usopp and Chopper moments is that they're kind of like Dumb and Dumber, and then when you add Luffy to the mix, you just get super dumb and dumb, super dumb, Dumb and Dumber. But Chopper and Usopp together are like the worst, best combo ever, because you know they'll get the job done just after like a Shaggy and Scooby-Doo style scenario of like freaking out and second guessing themselves, maybe tripping and failing to success. For example, my next hunt target is an Usopp figurine with his complete Thriller Bark attire. Now the Chopper one, they don't have. Like it's this same type of brand made in 2008. So if they were sold out, they just don't get made again, and that's what makes merch hunting so fun. Like I always tell people, merch was made according to the release of the arc, maybe of the anime more so than the manga. I'm noticing that they have more anime look than the manga. So with that being said, that actually gives even less like abilities for you to get it, because when people see something in an anime and they're like, oh, I want to get that figurine, they get that right away. And if you if you live in Japan, you're not passing stuff like this up often, I assume, because I've seen some Japanese content creators' rooms, and although they look modest, sometimes they move the camera just a little bit and I see wham figurines everywhere. So you guys aren't slick. Anyways, one last look at this bad boy, one last look at my Franky. I'm having a blast doing this. Did you see my Franky? Usopp and Chopper. Now, like I said, this is going away very soon, so I know. Let's just scoot this back for now. I don't know if you all can see this, but boom. Anyways, I've been Merch Hunter Ricky. That was an incredibly incoherent ramble. Usopp, Chopper, Franky, super. Have a good day.